who cares about the knockout? We're going to box hard. We're going to box smart. We rocked him. We weren't able to put him down and out, but we had a great performance. We had a great fight. He was a tremendous athlete in the ring. He was very poised. He has a good future ahead of him. Congratulations, Mario Barrios. You couldn't get one time, but you're a great fighter.
I love the sportsmanship. Now, what's next? We're not going to wait 2.5 years to see you again. We better see you again soon. The summer, who do you want? What's next?
I want the belts, baby. I want the champions. I want to be back on top. So whoever's willing to send Keith Thurman the contract, let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's the Chin Checkers podcast, all about the fight game with Mr. Get That Work and Hawk Von Dame. Grab your device of choice and tune in. You'll never know what topics gonna get it on the chin. Boxing, MMA, UFC as well. They discuss who got the win, who took the L, who won the belt, who pound for pound, who fell, who ready for war, who got next. Ring the bell.
But fuck it. Let's start off. I want to keep it on our side of the pond right now. I got to go to Thurman right away. I know everybody want to talk about it. Let's go right now. And I wasn't impressed.
Me neither. What the? Yo.
I wasn't impressed.
Yo. Let me hear what you guys say. Go ahead. Get at him, work.
So, you already know. I already talked about it.
Hold on. That's your... Wait, I'm bugging too. That's your man.
That's my man.
Oh, man.
That's my man's, but it is what it is. I don't feel like he got that Tiger killer instincts no more, man. Like, I don't know if it was ring rust or if he was just worried about getting caught with a shot, but he didn't have that killer instincts where he wobbled Barrios multiple times in the fight, multiple times. You could even see with one of those times, his corner was like waving him on, like, yo, get him. And he didn't do it. So I wasn't impressed by it. And then now, like I said, it makes him look bad to some degree. You know, he's going to get the criticism because you got a guy who moved up from 135 to 140 to take this dude out. And this guy moved up to your weight class. You didn't get him out of there. You look flashy. You caught him with a couple of good flashy shots, but those shots that he caught him with, they're not going to work on Terrence. I can't see that work on with Earl. He got work to do.
Yeah, man. I hate the fact that we do a show, but it's pre-broadcast. Like, we're not talking about it live with the audience because 90% of what I was thinking or saying to myself, they were commenting after the fact while I was watching the fight. And it was one point in the round, I want to say like 5 or 6, I saw him do like a check hook or uppercut. And after he landed it, he grimaced and like started shaking his hand. And remember, prior to I just found this out, but prior to fighting Pacquiao, he injured his hand and needed surgery. So the moment I saw that, he couldn't get him out of there, I'm thinking Mayweather, you know, the hands are now going to be a problem from now on, and we won't see that killer no more.
Yeah.
In the fight, to me, he did look like he looked good, but he definitely looked like an older fighter. And the crazy part was, like you said, he's throwing bombs, he's outclassing the guy he's landing, but then he's not doing anything after that.
Yeah.
And wondering, was it the hand? Was it ring rust? Or like you said, was it scared of him getting caught? I don't know, man, but none of that shit is gonna work against Earl or fucking Terrence.
No, we on the same page, man. We on the same page with that, man. Cause you know, like we said, good flashy shots. He showed signs of the old Keith Thurman, but then he lost me when he couldn't at least go for the knockout.
Did you see when he hurt his hand? He started shaking his shit a bit.
Yeah. So a little disappointed. Now if I look at Mario Barrios, I wasn't impressed by him either. I don't think he's ready for that weight class as much as he may think so. You know, he doesn't seem to have the best chin. He doesn't have a bad chin. You can see that he's tough, but I'm not sure if he's ready for that weight class.
It's no disrespect to him. I just don't consider him an A fighter. You know, the movement alone was giving him problems. When he had the advantages against Tank, he did well. He did well against a smaller fighter, even though Tank got that pop and is usually always a smaller fighter. Barrios is, 6 foot, huge, tall fighter. I don't think he's an A fighter. I don't think he's elite. And then I don't think he's special in terms of power or speed, where he'll be able to occasionally pull out a big upset against an A.
Right.
No disrespect to him, But where do you want to see Keith go from here, man?
I need to see Keith take on somebody else, not a top tier guy, because he still has work to do. He was honest. I did appreciate that. When they asked him to grade himself, he gave himself a grade of like a C. He was honest. So I think with that, he needs to keep that in mind and not shoot for the big guns right away. Take on somebody else that has, a winning record, a good name or a decent name, top 10 guy, and put that work in. Get him out of there or whatever. Look flashy, but have a better performance than what you had in this one.
I gotta totally disagree, brother. Totally.
Oh.
This is it.
Oh, God.
This is it for your man. There were plenty of times where Barrios hit him with body shots. He looked visibly bothered. He's 33. Now, while he moved around the ring well, he's 33, right?
Yeah.
He don't have much time left. If he's going to get it done, he's got to get it done now. That's it. He's got to get in there with Terrence Earl. I mean, this sounds like suicide, but even Ennis.
Oh, no. You want his career to be done.
Wait, hold on. So you telling me you want him to wait till Jerron Ennis gets even better and he's going to get older?
He needs another fight. All right. So if he jumps in there with those guys right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, go ahead, because I need to see. I need to.
If he fights Terrence right now,
yeah,
or a year from now, who is the favorite in that?
Terrence. There's not even.
If he fights Spence, who's the favorite in that?
Spence.
If he fights Ennis, who is the favorite?
Ennis. We already know Ennis. Yeah.
So why do you want to wait? An older guy. Why do you want him to wait a whole nother year?
It could be this year. This was an early fight this year, but if he goes in there now, I can't see him doing anything. It's just gonna be worse. The little flashy hook that he kept catching Barrios with, he's not doing that shit against Crawford. Crawford is gonna time that and whack him. And if he was getting hurt by body shots from Barrios and Barrios didn't throw that many, Spence is going to hurt him.
I always felt he had nothing for Spence. Always. Because whenever you see Keith in danger, it's to the body.
Right.
That's Earl's money right there. I don't even know what Jerron Ennis' money is. It's just when you look at him, you go, that kid is special. I don't even know how to break him down, man. He's just fucking. Every time he does something, you go, "Ooh, that was nice."
Yeah. It's early for him. He's looking like a killer right now. So.
Yeah, man. So, my opinion, man, Keith needs to do it now. I don't see him winning anyway, so then do it sooner rather than later, because I still don't think he's gonna win whether you do it now or later.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, I want to move on real quick to another fight on that card. I know everybody was anticipating the return of Leo Santa Cruz. Good, he did what he usually does, throw a bunch of punches, kind of stun the guy here and there, and just, outwork him. But the fight, to me, that I was hyped off of was Ramos and Hernandez, man. That fight, my man, Ramos smoked this bum, and they was talking this dude up like he was nice. I was just like, yo, get this bum out of here, please. Like, he smoked him. I was hyped for that fight. That fight had me hyped.
Yo, do you think it was the activity level of what he was doing and landing that made it that way?
He kind of remind me of like a Floyd and an Adrian Broner a little bit with his style and the shoulder roll, but he was fighting. He was aggressive, but he had nice defensive slips. And every once in a while, Hernandez got a shot in there, but I'm like, he wasn't getting enough shots for me to be like, yeah, I could see this being competitive. I was like, down the line, this dude gonna get knocked out. He's taking too many punches. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all don't see how many shots he's getting hit with? He was getting hit with everything. And they were still talking him up like, oh, you can't count out Hernandez. I'm like, look at his chin, man. Look at his chin right now. That shit is fucked up. Yo, Ramos, man. I like that kid. I like him, man. Yeah.
I thought he was good, but I'm not a fan yet.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh man, he went in there and smoked that dude. But I enjoyed that fight.
The first couple rounds were actually competitive, though. That's why I actually had the other guy winning. So I'm kind of in a disagreement with you. I mean, I didn't think the guy was killing him. I just thought he was outlanding him, and Ramos wasn't doing enough. But
really,
it kind of was evident that I thought he was going to get him out of there. So
yeah, for me, real quick, I just felt like Ramos kept his poise. Like, he didn't look bothered by the activity of the guy.
No.
He kept his game plan, and that's what I like. He looked poised. He looked ready to go. He didn't look bothered, and he got in there and got him out.
I don't know. I fell asleep during the Santa Cruz fight.
Yeah. It's
nothing against Santa Cruz. Just can't be staying up late watching these fights, man. I was up early watching the other ones. I got up early to do some promoting and editing, and man, it was a lot, man. So somewhere he just so happily was the fight that I fell asleep on.
And rightfully so. I would have took a nap during then too. I took a nice old man nap too, man.
Yeah.
I just want to bring up one thing. Amir Khan and Kell Brook, right? Like I said, both these guys, the last fight, they took a loss. Future work here with just a little bit of a correction. Kell Brook last fight was against Terence Crawford, who he did lose to. But Amir Khan's last fight was against unranked Billy the Kid Dib, July 2019, which he won by TKO. Back to the video. I would have respected more if Keith Thurman would have got in the ring with any one of those guys over Barrios. And if he would have had that performance, that same performance he had with Barrios, with one of those guys, I think it would have been okay. It wouldn't have been okay. Everybody would have been like, these guys, you know what I'm saying? They would have been like, at least they're 147. They got a name.
All right, so maybe
got a resume.
Maybe I was a little too critical on both those guys, because Amir Khan was a good ass fighter. So was Kell Brook, decent champions. The problem is they're shot. They're worn out. The tread on the tires are different from every fighter. But both fighters, in the fashion in which they got knocked out by Terence, or just in general, they're at the end, man. This is like their victory lap. This is like their 401k right here. There's no disrespect to them, man. Because I'm serious, man. They did well for themselves. Barrios was a young, tough competitor. Now, he didn't do good in the Keith Thurman fight, but he was a young fighter.
Right.
And he was even doing well against Tank. I had him winning until he got knocked out. But, he did get knocked out. So I kind of disagree with that statement, man. It was a tune-up fight for Keith Thurman. That's all it was. It was a tune-up fight. And I'd rather him tune up against a young, hungry kid rather than two elder guys that are.
Oh man, elder guy. Why you gotta say elders, man? Like
Yo, I saw a commercial of them sponsoring AARP, man.
Oh damn, nah,
Yo.
man. Nah,